liquid from the espresso, which is very good.
All right, guys. First things first. First things first. Got to get this out. This is where it all starts, right here. Look at that. This door here. What do we got here, guys? We got some pork. We got some grinder pork here. This was raised at my dad's house. And we harvested it, geez, just a little after Thanksgiving. I think the first week of December, something like that. And just took it out, thawed it. Now she's ready for the first step. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna debag this, get it out, and then weigh it. We're gonna make Italian sausage with this. That's all we're gonna do. Italian sausage. And this is gonna be part of the recipe for what I'm making. I'm making Scotch eggs, and they need to be wrapped in sausage. So I figured we'd make sausage, and that can be part of it. Sausage. All right, guys and gals, you guys and gals and guys. So I just separated this out. This is almost pure pork fat. I'm not throwing this out. I'm gonna bag this back up, and this is going back in the freezer. This can be used for when I make turkey sausage, okay? It's really good, nice, good pork fat to make turkey sausage. I can do lard with this if I need to, which is also good for baking. Do some other fun stuff with it. It's not going to waste. With this here though, it's a lot leaner than what it would have been with all that in it. We don't need to make it that unhealthy. There's plenty of fat in here to make the sausage taste real good. It's probably a good mix in here. And this is 4 pounds. Almost exactly 4 pounds measured out on the digi here. So we're good to go. I'm gonna put my spices in here for 4 pounds. And then I'm going to put it in the fridge. I'm gonna let it sit overnight, marinating in the seasoning. And then the next step after that, guys, is something we're gonna have to wait and see. Righty then. Guys and gals, you guys. It didn't take long, made quick work out of it. You see there's a little bit of meat on these. But that's pork fat that go right in the freezer. And there's our 4 pounds of pork with some fat in it. And that's gonna be the sausage. And it's gonna be really, really good. Just that amount of fat in there I think is gonna be just perfect. Sometimes I weigh it out, sometimes I don't. And you know what? Every batch of sausage that I make for certain things is just a little bit different. I just kind of whip it up. When I grind this up, I'm gonna put the date on it so it stands apart from other batches that I make. But just to give you a quick rundown here, what do we got? We got some parsley, we have some oregano, we have some salt and pepper, red pepper flakes, paprika, minced garlic, onion powder. I don't know what else am I missing. Probably some other stuff in there. Fennel. I put some fennel in there. Crushed fennel seed. I took some regular whole fennel, ground it up right there. You can't see it because my blender body is right there. In the Vitamix, give it a quick little wing. Put that sucker in there. I'm gonna put the lid on it right here. What's that you say? I'm gonna put that right in the fridge. Let that sit overnight tomorrow. Gonna come out, get a nice baking sheet like this. Whip it on there. It's gonna be real cold tomorrow. So I'm gonna put this on the cookie sheet, spread it all out nice. Put it on the back porch, let it get like partially frozen. And that's how I'm gonna grind it, partially frozen. It really works good, guys. If you guys ever grind any meat, make sure you get it so it's real cold. Just partially frozen, obviously not solid, but you want it partially frozen. It works really well. Then I just probably take half of this inside at a time, grind it, then I'll clean the grinder and do the other half with a fresh, clean grinder. Because I'm just using the KitchenAid. I'm using the KitchenAid for right now. I will get myself a nice pro grinder at some point for doing all the sausage. I got so much pork and turkey to grind into nice stuff. And we got to get the CNC sausage factory going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at that. That's where I'm going to follow this chocolate torta. Just clean that up a little bit. That's it for now, guys. We are on our way to making some Scotch eggs. Okay, guys. Now, it's the next day. Okay, and I just took the, that pork has been in there, not quite 24 hours, but for close to it. All right, now I'm gonna take it out. I already took it out, and I put it on a cookie sheet. I'm gonna show you it right now. Told you. So that's it. That's 4 pounds right there of pork, assorted parts of pork with, some fat, some pork, and some of it's lean, some of it's fat, and it's all marinated nice there. And I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna chuck it in the freezer. I'm gonna leave it in there for, just about an hour. 1 hour we'll do this, because this is good and cold from the fridge. It's gonna go right in the freezer. 1 hour, I'm gonna set the timer for an hour. I'm gonna do half of it at a time, take out half of it, grind it, clean the grinder, take out the other half, grind it, clean the grinder, bag it all up, probably in 1.5 pound bags. Maybe make it easier and do it 2 pound bags, or maybe just do 4 1 pound bags would be fine. It's good to have it kind of measured just for recipes and whatnot. So yeah, chuck it in here. Look at that. That's what I made last time. See how it's nice and thin like that? That's how I bag it. No air gets to it. That's good. I just made that recently, yes, actually. But I just wanted to make this fresh for you guys and for Bruiser T, so he could, have some fresh stuff to work with. There it is. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. I was just up there folding a little laundry, listening to some encrypted connections. Gotta tell you. Thanks for the shout out, big man. By the way, just about shed a tear. Actually, I'm lying. I did shed a tear. For someone to say that we're sweet, we do nice things. I needed to hear that. Tell you what, not kidding you one single bit. So thanks for saying that, brother. Really mean it. Encrypted connections. There we go. Look at that. Tell me what you think of that is. So here's our setup. Another thing also, guys. You're gonna get one of these. Get the metal one. Get the metal one. Don't get the don't get the plastic one. Also, with this, I typically take this unit, I assemble it, and I throw it right in the freezer. With the meat. Throw this in there for an hour or 2. Get this nice and cold, because now as soon as I get this going through there, it's gonna start warming up the meat. See? Okay. Anyway, for next time, huh? Just gonna go like this. I'm gonna lock her down. Nice and gradually up. And we're gonna go like this. I'm gonna do this. It's a 2-handed job here, guys. I'm gonna grind this meat, okay? Guys and gals, you guys, check it out. So this is what happened. I started grinding it. It was just, it was coming right through. It was working really good. An hour seemed to be perfect for that. Look at that. See how it's like almost spaghetti-like there? That's how you want it to look when it comes out the grinder. If it's all mushy and weird looking, you didn't get it cold enough. Or your grinder needs to be sharpened. And you can do that too. I might do a video on that some other time. But look at that. That's Italian sausage there, guys. Sweet Italian. That's not hot. That's sweet Italian sausage. I'm going to take this, right? And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take this. Try not to squish it too much. Sometimes it's good to have a little texture to it. Go over here like this. I'm just going to put that in there. What do we got? 10. Look at that, guys and gals, you guys. 13. This is gonna make it 16 right there. Well, that's 17. 16.55. We'll call that a pound. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the rest of this. I'm gonna bag it, tag it, sell it to the butcher in the store, yo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check it out. I take it in the bag, right? And I keep it so it's not quite shut. And I just start smushing it down. Smushing it, trying to get it into the corners. Trying to get it so there's really no air in there. Just by hand. I have a vacuum sealer too. I do. But for any of my sausage or burger that I bag, sausage or just like, if I want to make like turkey burger or just ground pork, anything like that, I do it this way. I find that it's, you know, look at that. It does a great job. It's a little bit quicker. You don't need to vacuum seal it because you are getting essentially all the air out of there anyway. And I zip it up. Boom ski. Give her a little patty cake. Look at that. See how thin that is? That's a pound. These are all just barely over a pound. They're like 16.25 up to 16.65 ounces. So there we go. Those things go like that. Boom ski boom. Take them. Throw those back in the freezer. Right? And they store well. They stack good. Right? One at a time. Bring that out there. See this technique, guys? See that technique? I invented it.
Wait till you see the next episode. Wait till you see the next episode. Wait till you see the next episode. It will blow your mind.
I really enjoy cooking, so everything about this is just a lot of fun.
Gnarly dude.